Hi everyone, welcome back to Astro Week. Who's hot this weekend? Horoscopes for the weekend of March 13th to March 15th, 2015. Presented by thesunnyside.net. Hi everyone, I'm Sunny. Okay, first things first. If you'd like to skip the messages and go straight to your sign, simply click on the link in the message box below. And it's been busy, and lately, I've been a little too busy lately to put up the links, but I should have time to put them up today. Maybe. I also somehow skipped a couple of signs in the horoscopes lately. I'm not sure, and I'm not sure how. They're right here, but it happens. Sorry, Leos, it was an accident. Okay, next. I don't think I have any gigs this week, but you never know. I usually get called on Wednesdays for the weekend, but if I'm playing my sax anywhere, I'll post it on thesunnyside.net. As for hypnosis, I'm a dirty hypnotist, remember? So, if I don't tell you about the show, then I can't tell you. Next, the band camp for the kids is next week at Tom Lee in North Vancouver. Yeah, I guess. If you're looking for something for your little all-star over the March break, then give Kathy a call, Tom Lee, and she'll set it up. And for those who don't know, I also run a jazz combo ensemble for adults that meets Monday evenings in North Vancouver. If you're interested, please let me know. Wow, that seems like a lot, but... Okay, so once again, and I just talked to Rebecca yesterday downtown, and she wants us to keep the jazz combos, the jazz ensemble running after the March break as well. So if you're looking for something for your little all-star, a little music, if you'd like them to play in a little jam band ensemble where they learn a bit and they also have fun, because my bands are a lot of fun, and I'm a teacher, so we learn a lot, then give Kathy a call at Tom Lee on the North Shore, give Rebecca a call, give Joyce a call downtown, or send me a message. Alright, next. I am starting up my hypnosis meetup again. It's been on and off for like 7 years now, but this time, while I'm on the North Shore, and I don't actually have a lot of time, but next month is all going to free up, of course, in my schedule now, but once again, I'm not at I'm not at the fancy clinic in Toronto anymore. I'm sitting here on the North Shore. So, I definitely need my group, and if you guys haven't, I use the group to test the meditations before I record them for you guys, or before I sell them. So, and the peeps have been asking, guys have been asking. So as always, if you're interested in learning and having some fun with hypnosis, then let me know. We do a lot of fun stuff like past life regression, future progressions, and I demonstrate some of the tricks that I use on stage, like memory loss and post-hypnotic suggestions. And we actually do quite a bit. We did quite a bit, and we always look at different inductions, and if you don't know anything about hypnosis or NLP, it doesn't really matter. Just come on out and have some fun. If you have any questions, send me a message on thesunnyside.net or lovehypnotist.com, or you can always shoot me a text. It's cool, I'm right here. Okay. Oh yeah, and the guys are actually when we left off, the guys were becoming pretty good, and a couple of the guys went and got certified. It was really neat. Alright, that's the news. Here are the scopes. Dun, 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 dun. This weekend, the moon, of course. This weekend, the moon will be in social climbing, ambitious, feet moving upwards, and very much cares what other people think, Capricorn. Now, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and this tends to color things in a more realistic hue. It means we'll all be feeling grounded but moving. If you have business plans, then you'll feel like they're progressing. Love should also progress this weekend, but things might not be as playful and exciting as you would normally hope. Capricorn is not a playful or outrageously fun sign. It's actually sober and ready for work, but it's stable and loves things that are real. So, expect things to progress towards the real. What? Okay, whatever I just said. Okay. If love is true, then it will strengthen. If not, then you're gonna have to get real. No big deal, really. You shouldn't be playing games in love anyways. So, all in all, Looks like a weekend of moving closer together and letting love win. It's an interesting time for love. Think more along the lines of the business side of love. Contracts and agreements and where you'd like to go together. Oh, and where you'd like to, and what you'd like to achieve together. There's also a major square happening between Pluto and Uranus. Now this dance has been happening for a while now and everyone has felt the energy on some level. It will cause sudden and unexpected arguments and it has the power to change your life for both the good and the whatever. What? Now, here's the good news. We usually feel the energy as we approach the aspect. The planets line up. Okay, then the planets line up and suddenly the energy or angst or luck, could be good or bad, depending on the planets, is suddenly gone and life returns to normal again. So, this weekend, point yourself in the right direction and keep your karma clean. That's the message for the next little while. Karma, 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 clean karma. If you love someone, then tell them. Because this is a reality check, and so you better tell them if you love them or else they're going to be gone. Next, Saturn is going to go retrograde, and all of the pain that we felt last summer is coming back until the end of this summer. This means we have to tighten our belts once again and accept a reality. Of course, it depends on where it falls in your chart, but it's coming back. On the plus side, this is actually good for love. It gives relationships a faded kind of feeling, kind of like you're supposed to be together. There will also be a sense of responsibility towards each other, and if you stay honest with yourself, it will succeed. But if you're fooling around, then you will get caught. Saturn cleans karma. It's just the way it is. So, all in all, it looks like a business kind of weekend, with some sudden surprises, and just maybe a quiet and patient new love. Good luck, everyone. Alright, shout-outs. Okay, I don't really have any shout-outs this week, so let's have a look at some of the fan mail. Ego much, Sonny? Okay, whatever. Louisa Moreno writes in, Sonny, kind of like you, much. But want to comment on your fabulous skin. What are your skin secrets? Please share. Okay, and it goes on a little bit. And then she goes on to say that I did a great job predicting the astro last week. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Louisa. You made my day. And sending love and a special shout out. So, to Louisa Moreno. So. Okay, as for my skin, the secrets of looking young. Alright, well there are a couple of secrets. There are, what do you want? And, of course, but the biggest thing is simple, really, really and honestly and sincerely. I learned it from my mom, who learned it from her mom. All you have to do is care. It's that simple. I was talking to my sister yesterday about this. You just have to care and fill your heart with love. That's it. Find one reason to love every day, and you'll look you'll look young for a long time. Anyone can do it. I mean, I watched my mom do her exercises for years, and now I do them. It's up to you. Okay, you get a shout out too, Mom. I love you. Thanks for everything. So, to my mom. So. Alright, next. Here we go, individual signs. I was epic this week, guys. I wrote a lot. I don't know if it's... Well, here we go. Dear Aries, the moon is at the top of your chart, and this means your public image is on display, or at least your emotional state anyways. Watch for emotional outbursts. The Capricorn moon will temper your aggression, but it's going to make you want to get ahead, especially in your career or public goals. And for Aries, that will spark your natural competitive urges. It's kind of funny, except that you're not just competitive these days, but you're also argumentative. So like seriously, what's your problem, Aries? You should seriously begin watching your actions and lose the desire to one-up everyone. And this goes double for Libras as well. No, you say? Seriously? I'm not like that, Sonny, really. Alright, seriously? Okay, then why are Aries the ones to begin conversation and Libra's the ones to end them? And both like to get the last word. It's funny. And later on, when there's more time, I'll show you guys exactly how to use this characteristic to seduce both of these signs. It's a lot easier than you think. And you can literally stand there and watch these signs walk away, come back. Walk away, come back. It's funny. Games and seduction games are funny. But, whatever. So, okay, Aries. One more thing before we move on. You're super lucky right now. And you should be buying lottery tickets. Aries, you should be buying lottery tickets. But it depends where this all falls in your chart for the exact day that you're lucky. And time, of course. The sudden and unexpected windfall happens next week, but I wouldn't wait for luck to find you. I would go get it. Okay, that was a lot. But so what? I'm emotional and wordy. It was one of those weeks again. Next, for one of our sexiest signs out there, dear Taurus. Nostalgia, secret love affairs, the past, open enemies, and your mental health. All good and all bad. Both Mars and Venus are in play for you, and this means your active energy, the things you move towards, and your passive reception. The things you attract. What? The things you move towards and the things that you attract are on the same page. So you'll be fighting and loving the same kind of stuff. You're also very social, and generally you should be having a lot of fun. The moon is indicating that someone a little different from the normal has your heart, but there's more. Your recent behavior has put you at odds with them. Unless you do something to save things, well, your game might end, Taurus. But anyways, whatever. In a couple of weeks, these planets will move into your personal identity, and you'll feel a rebirth, new strength, and the courage to do your thing again. At that time, you'll be looking for someone to complement the new you. In the meantime, Taurus, be sexy and enjoy your journey down memory lane. Dear Gemini, push the career and get out for some fun. You're still being seen as the go-to guy at the office, and people are talking both good and bad, regardless of your intent or performance. If you normally cruise at a high level of performance, expect normies, I'm not going to tell you where that word comes from, to be bumps in your road. In love, you're super hot in groups. This means friends of friends are noticing how hot you really are. So let go of the stress and the people who've disrupted your game recently and shine for those who deserve you. Sometimes looking in the mirror doesn't do the trick, but if you begin to second guess yourself, mostly because people around you have been trying to squash your game, just listen to the new voices of your new friends. They will lead you to a new life. Dear Cancer, there's someone who has your heart, and this weekend you're longing for affection and partnership. Your career is still in focus, and yes, people around you have noticed. Business opportunities and sudden changes are all around you. I know, it's not very Cancer, but you're going to have to eventually speak with your words, because if you haven't figured it out yet, Cancers are notorious for getting their message across using their moods rather than their words. To make things worse, Cancers tend to move towards their goals in a non-linear fashion. This means that if your partner can't figure it out by reading your moods, they're gonna figure it out. They're not gonna figure it out using body language. Now this is okay, I guess, if you find someone who understands you. But in times of conflict, everyone gets flustered. This weekend, give your partner a break. Take your time and somehow find a way to get back on the same page. And oh yeah, congrats on the new job, Cancer. Dear Leo. Okay, Leos. I somehow skipped over you guys last week. But I didn't do it on purpose. Nids is a Leo. The twins are Leos. Some of Soli's kids and parents. And my little AJ is a Leo. So I can't believe I messed it up. So sorry again, guys. Here you go. Okay, listen up. This is serious. Some Leos were very sick in the last couple of years. Then last fall, many of them began to get better or see signs of improvement. A couple of weeks ago, it was the Aries types that began to die. Yeah, really. My Uncle Fran passed away. My dad took a turn for the worse. But the planet Saturn, the planet of karma, is about to revisit some of the areas of conflict from last year. It's just checking in to see if you've learned your lessons. Recently, it's put a damper on some of the fun and has caused a bit of problems with children. But you should have felt a relief and seen a light at the end of the tunnel. We're now going to stall for a little bit, but if you tighten things up, Leo, everything is going to be okay. And I think you guys are awesome. Dear Virgo, the sudden and unexpected is coming at you in the form of new creative projects, joint finances, and children. If you don't have kids yet, well, I would take that test just in case. Okay, whatever, sorry. Okay. I was looking at the square this morning. I was looking at that square in the astro this morning, and it's kind of coloring my reading. So let's get back to what's happening right now. This is a wonderful time for joint partnerships, Virgo. If you want to team up and get things done, then this is the last week to make it happen. I'll say that again. If you were teaming up for business but you've been shy or slow, then know that this is the last week the planets will help you. Shortly, energy is going to be focused on travel, distant shores, and the bigger picture, and you will not have time. Hence the partnerships, right? Okay. So no, I don't see my Virgo buddy catching any fish this weekend. I don't even know if you can fish in Kamloops at this time of year, but you set a plan, you got the girl, it's now time to lock down that gig. And the moon is in business-minded Capricorn. So, go get it done. So, chill out, Sonny. Okay, so go get it done. I believe in you guys. Dear Libra, you know, Libras are a little tricky, I gotta confess. There's so much going on inside of their minds at all times, but, you know, they're a cardinal sign. Libra's a cardinal sign. If they like you, they're gonna come and get you. You know, it's very different. Taurus and Scorpio, like, they're insane sexy, but they just gonna stand there, look good, and let the world come to them. But Libra, these guys are some of the most aggressive people I've ever met. And so if they're interested, check that. Libras don't get interested, they get curious. And when they get curious, they walk right into your vision and passive aggressive you into submission. It's funny and kind of cute if you're into it. Now this weekend, love continues for Libra. It's not perfect like you'd always hoped it would be, but it's the trying to balance the imperfections that has locked you into the drama. Seriously. You're currently attracted to the same things you're trying to reject. Again, Libras are definitely funny. So look, this is not a decision weekend anyways. Get out, ask questions, gather information, and have some fun. And remember, if you like what you see, then say hello. Dear Scorpio, well, Scorpio, karma is once again coming for you. So, whatever you had going on last summer that you thought there was no escape, but then somehow you buckled down and made good, well, it's coming back. So, what are you going to say this time? Here's a quick story from my personal diary. I'm a Scorpio, I'm a double Scorpio, what do you want? So after my divorce, I spent a couple of years doing everything I could to be nice to everyone and to do whatever I could to clean my karma. You know, let's just, you know, okay, whatever. And I just wanted to be nice to people. I mean, I just came out west, I just want to be nice to people. But in the end, I was hit with so much disrespect, so hard, that I definitely learned my lesson about helping people who didn't deserve. That wasn't even part of my language. The word deserve was never part of my language. I grew up in a culture where you put your time, you do your thing, you work your butt off, and you go get it. And you know, by and large, you're put into a lot of competitions that you either win or you go home. There's a home to go home to, go back to. But, where did we go here? Anyways, but know that there are a number of ways to look at it. Maybe I should have just kept to myself. And, you know, maybe Scorpio, you should have kept to yourself last summer. You know, you never know. But, you know, we are stronger together. And looking back, if I wasn't one of the... Alright, so here's what happened. So, it was my brother Guy who used to look at me all the time and say, Sonny, do they deserve? And the answer is, believe it or not, irrelevant. The map is not the territory. And I like to return to my default teachings from the craft. What makes a good man better? So Scorpio, as karma reaches out to bite you in the next couple of months, take a very close look at exactly who adds to your life and who really takes away. The choice should become obvious and everything should be painful and then it'll be good again. Alright, whatever, next. Dear Sagittarius, I usually shy away from saying sexy things about Sagittarius because, well, my little sister's a Sagittarius and she was is a little, whatever. But there are a couple of very sexy Sagittariuses that have popped up recently. So, dear Sagittarius, this weekend, you're sexy, flirty, playful, and fun. And so what if Saturn turns retrograde and the moon is in no fun Capricorn? You're still a sexy Sag with legs, smile, and a playful attitude. So get out and have some fun. In a couple of weeks, this mood will pass and it'll be work, work, work. So don't worry about your troubles this weekend. It's a beautiful day to be beautiful and you're one of the best. Have fun and make sure you wear some sunscreen. Dear Capricorn, well, if you haven't started yet, you better get to it. And this weekend, it's home repairs. Seriously. Seriously. What? Maybe something simple like painting the place or it's full-fledged move. But here's the deal. Things have been good, bad on the home and family front lately, but this push-pull is going to change. Shortly, you're going to be lucky in love, playful, flirty, and feeling sexy. But you're still going to have troubles at the home front for a couple of weeks after that. Once again, if you haven't started yet, then get busy fixing the place and patching up any family problems that might have crept up during the last couple of weeks. The moon is also in your sign this weekend, so if you can keep your inner grouch under control, then you're going to be attracting. And that's it. Good luck, Capricorn. Dear Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, I know you had it tough last year, and it seemed like everything had settled for a bit, and although it hurt, life was getting on with things. Well, that pain is coming back. Thanks, Sonny. But this time you're prepared, and of all the signs, you have the best opportunity to survive and thrive through the stress. It might suck a bit, but you're going to see a way through, and we're all going to follow your lead. But it's going to take a while. This weekend, put both your defense and your attack together, or even better, let your team know what's happening, and together you're going to succeed. And I mean it. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt again, but we're going to be okay. Woo! It's a lot of writing this week. Dearest Pisces. Oh, Pisces, dearest Pisces, how come you always message Michelle, but you never say anything to me? Like, seriously, BFF's my butt. Okay, here we go. Your car's gonna get stuck in the snow. No. Alright, seriously. It's still money time and setting up your level of comfort and security. Now look, I haven't really been paying attention and I think it's been busy, but look closely at your finances. If you've been good, then there's a reward waiting. If not, it's gonna get tight. This might also happen out of the blue, so be prepared. Someone in the group has an ability to make your dreams come true, but you're gonna have to figure it out. Again, it's gonna surprise you. It's just one of those weekends, a weekend of surprises. Good luck, Pisces. Okay, here we go. This weekend's lucky and love signs are Capricorn and Cancer, with Aries and Libra heating up fast. As for everyone else, be a super amazing, fantastic wing and pick up the check from thesunnyside.net. I'm Sunny, reminding everyone to click through the ads, like, comment, share, and as always, do your best to be your best, and I'll see you next week.